Hi there, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're working on the second half of this. This is the one I did the other week, and I did it a little wrong. So I did a second one because I'm doing two journals for Halloween, and we're working on this page. So we'll be doing that. And here is the sneaky peek. Um, this is the stamp that I had, and I put it down, and this here is a sugar bag. I believe that's what that is. Yeah, it's like a little small sugar bag. But this is like the brown bags that people would get, and they'll pull it up and you see a little scene inside. Or you have a card inside, or something like a quote. It could be anything. Now I went and tried to put a little gesso on the sides to kind of deaden down that it's the UPC and the ingredients listing and all that kind of stuff. And I have seen where people will put a pole and pull it up. And on the other side, I just did two scraps that I had from inside the bag. It was like the continuation of the roses going down. I don't know if you can see it that well, but that's all I did. I didn't really colorize the outside of the bag or anything. These are just little pieces. That's a piece of tea bag. This is like a collage paper. Not really even sure what that is. This is a sticker. So I just kind of collaged it up. That's all it is. And this was a piece from back in the day when scrapbooking with me, they give you like freebies. And then they also gave me this freebie, which is like a big paper you can put on the background. I'm holding this down because it wants to flip up and you'll see the next page. I'm trying to avoid that because it's a goodie. So you'll have to wait for that for the next time. So I want to thank you for coming to visit and spending some time and seeing what I'm up to. I'm going to be using one of my new hauls here. I've got this piece right here, I think would work great for a chandelier kind of image. So that's what I'm going to use it for. Now, with the rest of it, let me see. I got stuff everywhere. Okay, with this one, I wanted to show you this because this was the first one we did together on the video. The door pulls back. You're able to journal on the back of the door. I wanted him to have a steampunk look to him, so I wanted to give him a monocle and a chain. Now, I forgot, and I could have put the chain up here on this brad, and I didn't do it. Yada, yada, you know. And then I go and I glue this down, and I glue the hat down, and I mess up my whole pocket that I had made inside there. So I had to cut my little journal card down to go in there. We also have the two pieces on either end. So the way I should have done it is this way. This is a whole lot better, although I'm not too sure about the chain. I did link it to the brad up here. I've got the door almost exactly the same. His monocle is on the other eye, and it's not holding the door at all. It can go flat. I've also glued the hat onto the skeleton's head. I did not do this, the sign down here. I actually put it on the card. So that helped make this a whole lot bigger to be able to be journaled on. And it'll slide right back in there like that. See, it's supposed to go all the way back just like this. And this key, or the lock, goes to the key on the front. And then I've got black pulls on here, and they've got a little bit of something on them, and that's got a bug. So anyhow, that's how I redid this, and that's how it should have been at the very beginning. I mean, you can make it either way, but you know, I'm always messing up. Okay, now this is what we left this at the last time we were together. What I'm going to do is fold this so I can cut a wedge out. Not a big wedge, just a little wedge. And just want to, it's a thin paper, so it shouldn't really matter, but I'm going to be doing two different things on either side. I'm hoping I can work on this page because of having, you know, that on the opposite end. Let's see, I don't think you'll be able to see that. This is, it could be separate in the book. I don't know that I'm going to put it together, so I don't think I need to worry about that part. But just in case, we'll put a little bit of brown in there, just so there's something there, and you don't see the white as bad. See? All gone. All right. The brick behind me here is actually going to be on the front of this. So I need to measure it to get it to go on my front of my pocket. I know I'm going to be losing the color of the pocket, which, you know, it's a pretty color, but I think the brick will go with it just as well. So I'll cut 2 of those because I want one for the other one. And then with this piece, I want to make the mouth of a fireplace. So I'm going to cut out maybe a 2-inch square. We'll go with that at first. So I'll come back with my cuttings and I'll be right back. All right, I changed my mind and made these 2.5. I didn't feel like the mouth of the fireplace was big enough, but then again, now that I'm looking at it, I may not want it that big. So, okay, I made it 2.5 by 2.25. I feel a little better with that. I don't feel like all of my brick is missing. All right, so what we want to do is maybe, okay, maybe I'm going to do a rounded edge up here at the top. So, yeah, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I don't want it square. I didn't want it square anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna throw that one behind me for the other one. Now I'll push this up, and what we're going to do is we're going to make us a little scene here. I don't really need to do anything to this. Maybe darken the edge so you don't see the white core. But I do want to work with a spider web for in here. This was just some scrap I had from another paper pad, but I've got this, I think it was at Joann's when everything was on sale, but I got this spider web here, and I really want to put it inside, and I want to do it probably in a white embossing powder. Gosh, I haven't even took these apart. They're still glued together. So, yeah, there we go. And I got some round spots. I don't think I need them. Some of these stencils are great, and some of them I don't know what I'm going to do with them. All right, we want our little stamp block. We even have a spider here. I don't know that I'm going to mess with him, because what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to put it on there, and we're going to stamp kind of off, you know, like the web is maybe up in the corner or something. And I'll show you what I'll do to extend the web. But we're going to get us a piece of paper. I got some scrap over here in my trash can. And then we need to get the rest of our stuff. Okay, I have my white superfine embossing powder. I have my Versamark watermark stamp pad. And we're getting ready to go to it. I got a little bit of that white powder already out and about because I had the clear plastic on there and I had to take it off, and it like exploded almost, and it was still closed. Oh, wouldn't you know it? If you can make a mess, I'll do it. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to have this like that. Yeah, just about right like that. And do that one, then I'll do the next one, and then we'll put our powder on there. You've got a couple of minutes before you really have to get the powder on there, so it's not that big of a rush, but you do want to get it on there before this dries up a little bit. Okay, got that. Get that out of my way. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to sprinkle it down. I hope this catches all my powder, this little tiny piece. I still got that powder wanting to go everywhere. So what we're going to do now, we're going to sprinkle it off. Oh, I hardly ever use the anti-static thing, but I mean, I don't think you really need it. It depends. I guess if you've got if you're staticky yourself. There we go. I think it's up to you. I would experiment though and see if you need it. I guess it really depends on if you've got whoops. If you've got carpet you're standing on. You have a lot of cats, which I do. All right, I mean, goodness gravy. That is gritty. It's like sand. Ugh. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this, heat emboss it, get this hot, get my gun over here. Whew. All right. It likes to curl a little bit when you do heat it, so, oh, there it went. You can see it turning. But you might want to hit the back of it just a little bit. And sometimes that changes the curl. Though we're gluing it down, so I don't think there's going to be a problem. There she goes. Alright. There. That turned out nice. See how it turned out? And then what I'm going to do is show you how to hide or extend your threads. Alright, I have these jelly rolls. I have a 10 or 8 here, and I have a 5 here. But we're going to see if the 5 is going to cooperate. And I need a little ruler. And what we're going to do, we're just going to extend it and see if that'll work. Oh yeah. That's about, oh, see now when I went back up it. So let's try the bigger one. I've not had much luck with that 5 ever since I've gotten it. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Maybe I don't need to do it but the one way. Well, doesn't really catch though, does it? So this is what you have to do. This one looks like it's kind of broken. So we're going to make it like broken. Some of them you can do like that too to give more interest. There we go. There. I'll finish that other one off screen. We just need this one for this one. This episode. And you can see where I got a little heavy on the white up there, but I don't think that's going to hurt anything. So now we're going to put it right in the middle. I'm not going to worry about a spider. You know, I have a lot of webs in the house, and sometimes I don't see any spiders. They like to hide. All right. I picked this because it was dark, and it looked like it goes and recesses back into the brick, and then I didn't have to try to shape any of the bricks or anything else. Ooh, I watched that Tim Holtz live the other day, and gosh, some of those things those girls do. Oh, that one, she made a crypt. I mean, this wasn't a crypt like my crypt I did the other day. This was great. Oh, loved it. All right, so what we got to do now is we have this piece, which is, I had some wood paper, a wood grain looking paper. So this is going to be the mantle for the top. So I guess I could just go ahead and cut that. It can be the same size. It doesn't have to be an extension or anything. think this is right. Might leave it a little longer just so I can trim that off on the edge. All right, now it's ready to go down. And it's going to go just like this. I do need to go ahead and glue my pocket. I can have a nice big tag or something in here. You just never know. I'm not going to glue the other side right yet because I got to see if I have to have access to the inside in any way. I just don't know. Alright, now glue this. Glue it straight down to our piece. If you wanted to get creative, you could make another pocket or a side pocket, kind of like what's already there, but since there was one on that side, I didn't think to do that. Okay, so this one I'm going to put as close to this edge as I can. That's where I want it. Alright, yeah, that other side is a little bumpy. Now, if I had thought about it, I could have left this open, flipped it over and done my mashing and stuff then, and then glued it down. Yeah, I've been rethinking a few things lately, and I probably won't have as many videos, but I will be doing videos. I'll probably try to do a couple a week, maybe more. It just depends, you know, how I feel. I'm trying to work in a little more time for some other hobbies. Oh gosh, I cut that too short. And I guess I could leave it longer and just put me a little extra piece on the end over here. Oh, great. But yeah, I need to work on a recipe book. I intended to have that for Christmas presents this year. You know that ain't happening yet. Because I have put off all year working on that thing. I had intended to make this recipe book for last year. It just didn't happen. I waited too late. And it's one that has a lot of the family recipes in it. I took and I collected them a long time back. And anyhow, I've been wanting to give it as a Christmas gift. Mom, she claims she needs one bad. All right. Now, what I want to do here, and I'm not sure what color I want to go with for the candles. This actually goes back here. Do I want black candles or do I want... I think that's what I intended, to have black candles. So that's what we're going to do. But we also need to make it some kind of a candle holder, I thought. Maybe not. Maybe they'll just sit there. Okay, let's go with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of round off the edges of my candle just a little bit on the top, like that. And we're going to glue it down like it's sitting on the mantle. Whoops. Like right here. I guess black candles, you burn black candles and different kind of magic things, so that should work. Okay, we're going to round this one. He needs to be a little shorter and squatter. So we're going to do that. Maybe we'll use the other one for the other page. So we want to round him off. Actually, we're going to kind of, how are we going to do that? We're going to come up just a little bit and then make sort of a little roundy area there. Maybe we'll do that on the other side. Kind of like that's where it's melting. Kind of looks odd, doesn't it? Well, we're going to get our magic gel pen here and see what we can do. Oop. That adds a little dimension. And I might even draw some drips. Got stuff everywhere. Oh, all right. That right there. That's going down. Yeah, let's put a little bit of a drip there. And then we're going to put a drip kind of coming down through there. And we need a couple of wicks. So I'll just get one of my little micron markers. And we'll put us a nice big wick there. And then I'm going to cut a flame. All right, I have one of these hole punches that, you know, I must have ripped that edge off that told you what it was, but it's a teardrop. So we're going to cut that out of here. All right. Oh gosh, I think I ate that one. I did. I think I ate it. No, I didn't. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's done. Now, the one thing I wondered about is putting it behind like a little circle here. Okay, so I cut 4 of these 3/4 inch holes or circles out of this piece that I had here. I think it's a green. It's really odd. I got it in one of those packs at Hobby Lobby where I get, you know, whatever. I don't even know what I'm getting. So what we're going to do, we're going to make this look like it's the shine that the flame is casting. I know it's kind of strange, but it was something I had in my head. All right. We're going to see if it works. Okay. And then see, that one can go over top of that candle since that's in the front. All right. Going to put our little, what did I do with it? Put our little flame on here. Hopefully it will stick. There. Right there. Of course, you know, you've got foil. It's going to make everything move. All right, good enough. And then we're going to put that down. Ooh, that was a little bright in my eyeball. All right, and what we want to do is put just a little line in here to make it look like a flame. You can fool the eye to make you look or see all kinds of things. These are for the other ones, so they go up here. All right. Now, can you see my little candles? Turned out kind of cute. I didn't want to do too much this side, but I did want to fix it up a little bit to go with my house idea. Now, I've got another item to go up on this side, and then we're done with that one. Then we're going to have to see what we can do on here. Oh, I got to find my... This was another of my hauls the other day. It's a sticker book, the Halloween 2023. And I'm loving these pictures here. So I'm going to be having one of those right over the fireplace. I think I'm going to put this old dude right here on this one. I'll probably put her on the other one. Or, yeah. I like the spookier looking guys. Yeah, this has all kinds of great stuff in it. Skeleton heads. That's right. Hey, I'll put a skeleton head on there too. You know me. I will put something spooky. They had these photos the other year. Maybe I saw those at Walmart. Where if you look at it a certain way, it turns into a skeleton. Yeah, it was at Walmart. Those were cool though. Oh, I wish they'd make a small version of them for the Halloween stuff though. Yeah, we want to get him right in the middle. There we go. Yeah, Ebenezer Scrooge. All right, we got to find us a skeleton head. We got oh, we got some more here. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. How big is a skeleton? No, we want a little one. Yeah, we're going to put one down here in the fireplace. I was trying to think to put him on the mantle, but no, I want him in the fireplace. So he's going to be sitting down right here. Ooh. How you like that? Okay. And then it's still functional because it's still a pocket, which is what makes it great. I want something to be functional in my books. All right. Our next side was going to be the one with the chandelier, and then it's going to have like a, what do you call this? Wainscoting? What is that word? Beadboard? No, that's not it. It's something like wainscoting. So we're going to do the same exact thing. We're just going to glue this down. I need to ink the outside edges. And we're going to make it our pocket front. I'm trying to think what I want to put on the upper side of it to top it. I'm not quite sure what. You know, maybe I'll just cut it a little shorter. That's what I'll do. And I'll leave the top of this pocket for it. Yeah. All right, I changed my mind. I'd rather have this piece of black as my top edge. So I went ahead and kind of inked the edges just so it wouldn't be so white core. So we're going to put that down through here like that. Put that on. Did I get it all the way to the end? No, but that's all right. We'll put a little dot there just to take care of that. And don't want to get it over to block our pocket, but here we go. There. That works. Now we have, I'm going to put this pin in there because we're going to do something else here. This is going to be a chain. This is from, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's from May Made It, and it's Christmas Insta Wreath. And I picked this little piece right here, but that's going to be holding up our chandelier, which is in the Haunted Mansion Stampers Anonymous. So let's pull that out. And I have a piece of block that I'll put that on. There we go. And let's see what we can do here. Yeah. It's got an owl right in the middle of it, but you know, I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Now, I picked copper. This is Fun Stamper's Journey by Spellbinders, I think. I got that way back when. Back when I was starting to do stuff. Okay. We need to... Oh, what did I do with that stuff? Sorry, I had to go hunting around and find this. Let me see. I have I have to put this down first, I would think. Then I'll figure out what I need of the chain. And this pad is really close to being history. So we'll do what we can do here. And it should be enough. I thought copper would make it look like it was, you know, old. So let's see. We're going to put it down just like this. Right there. That's about dead center of the page. I was wondering about leaving a little room over here. I thought about putting it down in solid black. And I guess I changed my mind. Oh, thank you everyone for coming to see what I was up to today. I know I say that all the time, but I do appreciate you coming. I just, you know, sometimes I don't know if anybody really wants to see me anymore, it feels like. I have ups and downs. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm also going to make the chain the same color. Should have got a bigger piece of paper. Alright, yep. I should have definitely got a bigger piece of paper. We're going to knock what we can off of there. Yep, that looks good. Alright. So then, we're going to... Let's go ahead and put that in here, because I'm going to be blow drying this before. Oh, of course, I got it all over the place. I have a little bowl that I keep a lot of this in. Like, you have extras, you could put that in there. I think I'm going to do all this in one shot, tell you the truth. We're just going to do that. I should have done that before. Okay. That's going to go up here just like this. Yep. And then I'll put just a tiny tad more of this on here. Oof. A little bit more than a tiny tad. That does make a nice chandelier though. I missed the link, but that's all right. Oh, I can go back over that later in my own picky time. All right, let's see what this beauty will look like now. I sometimes will go down to the back side and get it heated up. Oh, there she goes. Woo! Yep, I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Did I miss the link? The missing link. All right. Can you see it? It's really shiny. But it turned out pretty good. So, we have a pocket here, a pocket here, with some neat arrangements here. It looks like it's inside of a house. Here, I don't know what I'm going to do. It may be I ended up putting a witch's cauldron. Who knows? I'll figure out something spooky to put on here too. So anyway, I like to thank everybody for coming to visit. All my subscribers and viewers and watchers. Everybody have a great day. Bye.